to another Mukbang Monday.
It's your favorite dynamic duo, BMARSZ
And Chanty.
and we're eating something extra special today, which is Pizza Hut. Yay, Pizza Hut.
Yay! This is the new Beyond Sausage pizza at Pizza Hut. It has Beyond Sausage on it.
Yes. You know what's a fun fact? Fun fact, actually really sad fact.
Oh my god.
I need to stop quoting TikTok. Okay. I need a job. I called because obviously we hopped on this deal right away, and then we were like, let's do 2 mediums because it's just like the 2 of us. And fun fact is you can only get larges because, and I asked the guy, and I feel bad because he's just like, I'm just an employee. Yeah. But I was like, hey, on the app it's not letting me get a medium. And he's like, yeah, the Beyond Sausage only comes in large. And I was like, why? And he was like, I don't know.
He was like, don't question
And I
me.
was like, that's so strange. And he's like, well, the Beyond Meat boxes are only in large, so I think they want to advertise the pizza with the box. So I was like, see, they can't just put a Beyond Sausage on a medium on a regular box. And he was like, no.
Wow.
Like, okay, well, guess we're getting larges.
But this isn't even that large.
I know.
Like,
I think I was thinking
feel like I
of,
could
like,
eat half of this easy.
Like maybe Domino's or pizza. Like the large is like
So big.
so big.
Yeah.
Like one slice is like the equivalent to 4 of these.
I feel like a medium would be like pretty small too.
Yeah.
So this is great.
I'm happy.
You remember when we got Papa John's and they wouldn't give us a pumpkin shaped pizza with no cheese on it?
Yes.
They were like,
so rude.
it has to have cheese.
They're like, why? Just don't add it. Like the dough is its own shit.
Maybe they come like frozen, all pre-made or something like that.
And it's like really just, we're getting like DiGiorno pizzas. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
that would be terrible. We just literally outed them. Before we begin eating,
Oh, he's taking a poopy.
maybe let's take a thumbnail since he's
Okay.
But before we begin this bang, if you're new here, welcome. This channel's name is Mukbang Monday. We make mukbangs every Monday where we eat and have a fun little discussion. So if that sounds right up your alley, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, and give this video a big ol' thumbs up because it helps out our channel.
Yes.
And did you already say thank you to the patrons? I wasn't paying attention.
No, you can say it.
Okay. We want to give a shout out to our patrons at Patreon. Thank you guys so much for supporting our channel. Link in the description box down below if you guys want to join our Patreon. We have 2 exclusive videos.
For the $10 tier and up, you get to get extra conversations, and some of them are a little inappropriate, so it's, you know, instead of PG like the bangs, it's I'd say they're R-rated.
No. You think?
I mean, the thing I talked about last time was literally illegal. Like, I could go to jail. But anyway, go check this out if you're interested in that. And then, yeah, I think that's it. I think we covered our bases.
Yeah, let's dig on in. I just want to say, I don't think I've ever had Pizza Hut. And
Ever?
If I have, I was like 8 years old.
I remember having Pizza Hut only on road trips, which is weird. And the road trips are me moving because, like, driving in between states.
Aw.
And they're always buffets.
Yeah, I went,
Like, I've never ordered it. It's always been, like, in-person buffet style.
that's what I was gonna say. I've only been to a Pizza Hut buffet one time with my friend's family.
And they had those, like, cinnamon pizzas with the icing on it.
Oh,
Right.
that sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh, it was really good. Oh, I also have some ranch and garlic.
Okay, Papa John's garlic sauce is vegan.
I might have some in there, but it might be old.
That's okay. I like old.
Do you make a look?
Sure.
I
think
my
this is
sauces.
vegan, but it says contains milk, but I'm like, where? I don't see dairy in this.
And I also got some crushed reds.
I just want to take a pic for my IG.
Take a pic.
So I have really upsetting news.
What?
I think I'm banned from Instacart.
What?
Not banned, but someone gave me a 3-star, and now I'm not getting any batches because
3 out of what? 5?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't. Well,
See, this the story goes.
Well, you see, she wasn't coming to the door, and she lived in an apartment complex, and she wasn't. I called her like 3 times. I was buzzing, buzz. She didn't give me the gate code.
Well, that's her fault.
Yeah, and so I left him like behind the gate, but I was like, girl, I have another delivery to do. I can't just stand here all day and dilly-dally. And
So she's mad you like that you left her stuff?
yeah, well, I can only assume it's her because Instacart doesn't like tell you exactly who did what, you know? Probably so I don't like go to her house and like
Yell at her?
egg her front door.
I'll do it for you.
But yeah, so now I am banned from it. Not banned, but
Cheers.
not getting it. Thanks. Cheers. Those sausage crumbles. 10 out of 10.
You know what I remember now about pizza, because I haven't had in a while, is their bread is very soft.
It's so funny how all the chains are so different.
But it's all the same thing. I'm gonna try the sausage like by itself.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I love the seasoning they put on it.
I know, right?
It's like a little spiciness, little kick.
Oh, so soft.
I know. I don't feel like any other pizza's like this, or like it's almost like a piece of bread.
Like a cake.
I like it though. It's different.
I think mine could use some more sauce. It's a little dry.
You need double sauce.
Wait.
Is Instacart kind of like Uber, where if you get like one bad review, they won't like?
Yeah, you're
Really? Should just make a new account.
I don't think I can. They know who I am. They have my picture. They
Put
ask
glasses
you,
on.
They ask you like every like 5 days to take a picture of yourself, so like no one is like using your account, because they have like a lot of scammers and bots. And all my pictures, I'm like in bed, like. So yeah, I don't think I'd be able to make a new account. They're like on their shit.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm so agitated.
It's so annoying to me. You should never leave somebody a bad review for something stupid like that. Like,
I know.
Like, it's your fault you didn't put a gay code. And then, yeah, maybe you were impatient, but you have a job. You don't know what people are going through. The only time I leave a bad review on Uber is if I felt, like, extremely unsafe.
Yeah, and you, like, need other people to, like be aware.
Yeah, I won't even put a bad review if someone, like, smells bad or is, like, annoying. Like, whatever. I find them annoying. Maybe someone else is, like, riveting conversation. You know, you really shouldn't, like, mess with someone's livelihood like that.
I know. And I always felt like that when I was doing WAG. People would, like, leave, like, less than a 5-star review, and I'm like, what? Why? Like, how
You
could I
weren't
have...
even there.
Exactly. Like, how could I have walked your dog any better? I don't understand.
I think people just have, like, reservations around giving, like...
Some people are mean. I delivered at this one lady's house, and she was just so mean, and I was like, I would just never be mean to a delivery person. And I was like handing her the stuff, and I was like, do you want me to... She was like, ugh, like being so dramatic with
Oh my god. I'm like, you ordered it!
And I was like, do you want help carrying it up because you live in an apartment? And she's like, no thanks, and just like slammed the door. And I was like, ugh. I just went in my car and cried. Not really, but
You were just trying to be nice.
yeah. But
That's so weird.
That story doesn't really do any justice, but like it's the attitude, you know?
People treat you like you're scum when you're like a server or delivery person.
Some people are so grateful and like so nice, give you like a cash tip and a tip in the app, and some people are so mean, and I'm just like, why?
I'm doing you a favor, bro. I mean, you're paying me for that favor, but
People think you're scum when you are like
a delivery person.
what you said, yeah.
It's so weird. I remember, I feel like it was Dana, the ballet teacher, gave everyone B's because she's like, no one's perfect. And I'm like, dude, you're ruining my GPA because you believe no one's perfect. It's not about being perfect. Like, it's about, did I like do what I was asked in class and like.
Well, it's about like everyone's own best, you know? Like, did I do my best and like
My abilities.
yeah, or make an improvement, like take corrections.
I feel like it's so saucy at the top.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I got a sauce clump right here.
I don't love that.
I had a chorus teacher in high school that didn't want to give people like an A because they didn't want it as like an easy class, you know? Like we had class and you could take it like, we had chorus and you could take it as a class and like get a grade on it.
I had that in like 7th grade. Like you had to take band or chorus.
Yeah, well we could take it like all through high school. And he never gave anyone like A's because he didn't want people to take it as like just like a blow off class. And so I had to quit taking chorus because it was lowering my GPA. Like he would give me like a B+. And I'd have
Did you ever say something?
No, I just stopped taking it. Like
I wonder if
was
he knows,
ruining my
like, he's
GPA.
like, if you're so worried about people blowing it off, maybe make, like, attendance, like, a stronger, like, 50% of the grade. Or not 50, that's insane. But, you know, count for more. Oh.
Yeah, so that's like the ballet thing too.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah. Well, you had an audition today. Do you want to talk about it?
I did.
I feel feel like you've been getting so many auditions in quarantine. Like, you're really thriving.
I'm killing it right now. Well, I've been getting a lot of callbacks. So like, it seems like I'm doing double the amount of auditions because I would say like 3 out of 4 times I'm getting a callback.
Wow.
Which is like an insane rate for me. I think it's because
That's
all
amazing.
the competition has moved out of LA.
Really?
No.
Wait, I was
It's because I'm amazing.
I was gonna say pulling up, there was so many parking spots. I was like, did everyone move? Like, where is everyone?
I know, it's so weird. Yeah, so I had a call back today and they're like, oh, can you do it anytime? It's on Zoom, anytime between 9 and 11. And I was like, yeah, anytime works for me. Like, I'll be home. Never sent me my time. So I woke up at 8 a.m. And then my agent texted me at 6 a.m. and she was like, hey, they just want you to be available for that whole time. So I was like, okay. So I woke up at 8 and did my makeup and sat there.
What if you have other shit to do?
Nope, you don't. You don't got other shit to do. I mean, it's like a national commercial. So I was like, I don't got shit to do for this. But actually, it's one of those commercials that didn't say the rates. So I'm assuming they're big enough that like they don't have to say.
It's like SAG rates?
It's like SAG rates. Because it wasn't like listed on LA Casting. Like it went directly through my agent.
Nice. So
I ended up getting a call at like 10:30. And I was like, hi. And she was like, we're running a little late. Can you do 12:30? And I was like, yeah. So I just filmed like a YouTube intro. Go on at 12:30, do my audition, crush it, nail it, whatever. But at the end of it, so there's the casting director, the director of the commercial, and then the client. So the client is the brand that booked the casting director, and potentially me, right? So the director, the casting director doesn't say anything except for when I log on. He's like, hi, Brittany, let's take your picture and do your slate, whatever. The director at the end is like telling me these things, and then he goes, you know, okay, this is like off topic, doesn't have anything to do with anything, but like, is that your natural hair color? And I was like, no, it's not. But like, I paid money so it looks like it, like making a joke. He's like, yeah, but like, people aren't really born with that hair color. So I was like, oh.
I've seen people.
Literally, people come up to me all the time like, I love your hair color. I'm like, oh, it's dyed. And they're like, no way. Like, I get that all the time. This is the first person who's told me like it doesn't look realistic. And so I was like, oh. And then the client, who was like the most important person, like clicked on his thing. He's like, no, I think it looks really natural. Like, I thought it was real.
Oh, really?
And I was like,
it goes really good with your eyes too.
Yeah, I have green eyes and I'm super pale, but it's hard to tell on Zoom. Because Zoom is like 2 pixels.
Right.
And like, he was like, well, it's kind of like an auburn. And I was like, it's pretty light in the light, in the sun. Like, I just think it looks dark because we're in my dark ass living room. Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to use ring lights, but.
So he thought it was too dark?
Yeah, he was like, well, redheads. Well, after the client said that, like, no, it looks really natural. Like, I thought it was real. He was like, well, no, because real redheads have freckles.
Not every single redhead.
No, and
freckles.
I literally was like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but that's like a stereotype. Like, that's not true.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know redheads without freckles, like, but that's your experience, like, whatever. Right? I said something like, haha, like, and then I was like, well, you know, if it bothers you, I've had makeup artists draw on freckles on my face and they look extremely realistic.
Yeah, you could do some real freckles.
You know? And they were like, yeah, like, that's a good idea, like, whatever. And afterwards I was like, so after I clicked off, I was just like, why would he say that? Like, I'm so pissed. And also, like, I like saved a ton of photos of real redheads and I did so much research.
Yeah, it looks incredibly real.
Yeah, and I was like, if anything, it could be like lighter, but I dyed it recently, so it like lightens as the weeks go.
I think it looks pretty light.
Right?
Yeah, I know someone with like that exact hair color.
So do I. I follow a ton of them.
Yeah.
I literally showed them to my hairdresser. Like, I know there are redheads that are like the strawberry, like light ones, but there are darker ones too.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's other redheads with like darker like undertones, you know? But I feel like that is really realistic.
Yeah. Like the Queen's Gambit girl doesn't have freckles. And she's a fake redhead. And
She's a fake redhead.
But everyone bought it. Whatever. And then I was like, if they want me to dye my hair, they're gonna have to pay for it. But I also probably know. Because I think I'm booking a lot of my other commercials because my red hair is like makes me stand out.
Yeah. So if they asked you to dye your hair, would you do it?
If they pay for it. Because they have to dye it and then you have to bring it back to red. That's gonna cost me like $500.
Yeah, and that's gonna f up your hair.
It's gonna fuck up my hair. I mean, it would suck because I would dye my hair brown And then I would have to wait. So in that time that I'm waiting, it's gonna f up other auditions. So I kind of feel like I shouldn't dye my hair. Because it's gonna like ruin other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this one. It has a lot of peppers on it. I feel like I should pull from the camera side so it looks like they're eating it. I always forget.
I'll pull this one.
I think it's so good.
Me too. I think this is like one of my favorite pizzas because normally when we get pizza, it's just like a bunch of veggies. And even though this doesn't have cheese, it's like still good.
I'm sure if this is good, they'll bring on vegan cheese.
Yeah. That'd be nice. But I feel like it'd be shitty day at cheese, which I wouldn't get anyways.
Really? Is that like the main one that people...
Yeah, that's like the big one. Maybe they'd have like some like VO Life cheese. That'd be great.
Or maybe a competitor will go because like if Day is at Domino's, then like someone else should be at Pizza Hut. Like, you know how there's like Beyond's Meat and then Impossible Burger or Possible Meat.
Well, I don't think any big pizza places have vegan cheese yet.
Really?
Mostly just in like small, like if you go to like a local pizza place around here, they might have vegan cheese.
Yeah.
It's always Daya. Nice. I wish I had some burps. Someone commented on my personal like channel video and was like, do you burp on command? And I was like, is this person from my mukbang channel or is he just a new person?
Who also wants you to burp.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like stalking you for burps, probably. The meat is really good.
So
good. I actually got a Starbucks Impossible sandwich the other day. It was good because I don't like... I mean, if the meat tastes the same, you might as well get the vegan one. But I just kept thinking how stupid it was that they don't have one that's
vegan?
That's vegan.
I know. A bunch of people were sending me that. And we might have already talked about this, but Starbucks has a Beyond or Impossible, which one is it?
It's Impossible.
Impossible sandwich, but it comes pre-made with the egg and the cheese on it already. And the bread's not vegan.
Like the Starbucks people like have it in a plastic bag and then they like pop it in the microwave. Like literally like
yeah.
The breakfast sandwiches you buy at the grocery store.
Which I guess is cool, like if like people want to try a new thing, but it doesn't help vegans get any more options.
I don't know what they're trying to do.
This is so good.
I'm really happy that we did this.
Me too, I'm so happy.
Look at how fluffy this bread is. Like, she's thick.
I know, it's like a donut.
You know, I know these are larges. I've had like 3 pieces and I'm full.
I feel like I could eat like another piece.
You want a piece of pizza, baby?
I'm gonna save some for Kali Wali.
Kali Wali tuna fish? Do you want a piece of pizza?
Oh yeah.
Please take your time. Nothing. Want some pizza?
Yes, please.
Hi. Did you go on a walk? Oh.
I don't want to touch you because then I can't eat my pizza.
Is that Auntie Bunty? Auntie Bunty? Oh my god, he loves your hair clip.
Really?
I feel like he did this last time too.
Yeah, I think you did. I love you.
He's too short to get on your shoulder. No, that's not your pizza.
This is my friend.
He's so little.
He's in, he's out. Can I have one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Do you have any other odd jobs we can talk about? I feel we talked about odd jobs like 2 years ago in a mukbang. Just bring it back. The memes. Remember when we worked at Sardo's?
Remember when it caught on fire? Or like someone, or like before we worked there, someone's like, it caught on fire, but we're pretty sure the manager just lit it on fire for insurance money. And I was like,
no, but everyone that worked there was miserable. No one liked working there.
No. I only got closed because there was like no money to be made.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guy. That was like his like heart and soul in his small business, but he was just not a nice man.
No,
he
not
was
nice
so mad at the world.
You can't succeed with that attitude.
Yes. But yeah, we worked at a karaoke bar for like a couple months.
Yeah. And it's, I would hide in the bathroom. Like I'd be like,
He wouldn't. People would like be on break and like want to eat like crackers or like a snack, and he would like count the chips and be like, someone ate the chips.
Yeah, he was such a cheapskate.
He was such a cheapskate. He wouldn't let anyone like have a snack on their break.
When he fired me / I quit, he asked me for the shirt back. It was $1.52. Like I saw
it
the
was like
tag.
a black tank top.
Yeah, that's a Sardos. I still have it because I was like, no.
Oh, I feel bad for him, even though he wasn't that nice. Like, I just feel like what a sad man, you know.
He's old though. Like, have you ever had to do weird things on background jobs?
No, but I was booked this week, and I had to get tested 2 times. It was like I had to go to this training for an hour, and there was only like 10 people on the training, so I was like, oh, this is probably like a super small call, like it's gonna be legit. And
Right, you got the 7 a.m. one though.
7 a.m. what?
Training.
Well, no, this is another training. This is like another show. I had to go to a training last week, and this is a different. Every network makes you have their own training. I'm like, we know what.
Know what it is. I've been living through it.
Yeah, they always start out like, so you know, is a respiratory disease. You know, it travels through droplets. I'm like, I know, but anyways, moral of the story is I wasn't used the entire time, and it was in a hospital, and they only shot 2 scenes, and I guess they just like didn't want to. They just didn't place me in any of the scenes. Like they like pick and choose like who they want, and we
like
were
too pretty.
Yes, exactly.
That is what they said.
That is what
I
they
can
told me.
confirm.
So the background holding was in the basement of a hospital, and
Creepy.
so creepy. There was no service. I was just like alone with like.
Did you bring a book?
No, I was going insane. It reminded me of the time that we were on the game show. And we also couldn't have our phones.
Oh my god, that sucks. Because how are you supposed to know? I guess you'll never forget a book again, just in case.
I know. I need to put one in my background bag.
Yeah.
And just like keep it in there.
Have it.
But I was just like twiddling my thumbs, like walking up and down the hallway. They also wouldn't let me get any snacks. I was like, I'm not being used. Let me go get a f***ing snack.
That's like that's like the perk of doing background.
I know. They're so stingy with their snacks now. Because you have to be in like a safe area to eat your f***ing snack.
They're just using it so that they don't have to feed us.
Yeah. And when they give us, so it used to be like a free-for-all, like massive snack table. And now they like hand you one bag of chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the nuts.
Yeah,
the
that's,
like, little bag of nuts, and you're like, am I on a flight right now? Give me some food.
yeah. That's like all I can get to.
Oh, that sucks.
I'll be like, can I have a trail mix bar? The worst snacks.
That sucks.
Yeah, but I still got paid, even though I just sat there and literally went insane a little bit.
That's nice. I think I should sign up for doing background work just so I'm like on set and feel like I'm doing.
They book a lot for like photo doubles and like what's it called, stand-ins. Like they book all that stuff too. It's not just like background.
Background? Actually, that's really interesting.
Yeah,
I've done that before. I was a stand-in for an H&M commercial.
Really? You get paid a lot more.
Yeah, it was like decent.
Well, I know they get paid more than background does.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
And food.
yeah, I'm gonna give the piece to Kaliwali.
You don't like your quest?
No.
Okay. Well, thanks guys for watching. If you like this video again, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Wow. Comment down below. What's your pizza place? Because all of these pizzas are so different.
They're so different.
Like my family was Domino's through and through. Every week on the dot, Domino's.
We got Domino's a lot.
Really?
I feel like Domino's is like, just reminds me of like burnt cheese on top. It's like a little bit burnt, like a little bit brown.
Their crust is just like has a distinct taste. It's kind of like McDonald's chicken nuggets. I'm like, that's a McDonald's chicken nugget.
Yeah.
That's like
So
a
true.
different entity. That's Domino's crust. Yeah, comment your favorite pizza place and
Comment where we should eat next. I know someone wanted us to eat a drive-through bang, so let us know where we should eat.
yeah, which drive-through. We'll do some more.
Yeah, and I think that is it. We love you guys so much.
We'll see you next time.
Mukbang Monday out.